Well. I come across this video from Fox News. They upload a video saying that Joe Biden, got creepy with Eva Longoria. Now, I think Eva Longoria, if I can remember, I think she's an actress or something like that. But this alone, I'm like, what in the world did Joe Biden say to this woman that made it sound creepy? Like, what did he do? Oh my God. It just get worse by the day, don't it? But like I said, before we get to the video, make sure y'all hit that like button for me. I really appreciate everybody that's hitting that like button, showing support, leaving positive comments. I really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's find out what the word that Joe Biden did now, man. Oh. Whew. Man. Let's go, y'all.
The biggest not-so-secret in Washington is Joe Biden's a little creepy.
Oh, God.
I love those barrettes in her hair, man. I tell you what. And look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there with her, like a little lady with her legs crossed.
And confidence. We've got a lot of thanks to give out here.
And I want to see these beautiful young ladies. I want to see them dancing when they're 4 years older, too. And I went with Jesse alone. Now, the very important thing I told my daughter and granddaughters, no serious guys in the 30s. Okay.
Joe Biden actually had to apologize during the last campaign for, let's just say, evading women's space.
I've always tried to make a human connection. That's my responsibility, I think. I shake hands, I hug people, I grab men and women by the shoulders and say, you can do this. And social norms have begun to change, they've shifted, and the boundaries of protecting personal space have been reset. And I get it.
He doesn't get it. He hasn't learned a thing since the apology. Here he is last night with Eva Longoria, getting away with as much as he could.
Oh, my God. Look at him. She had to move his hand.
The old hand move. Just a regular day in the office for Biden. You got trans flasher at pride parties, Juneteenth hoedowns, and movie night with Eva Longoria. Is Joe Biden ever going to hit the campaign trail? It's been 2 months since he announced.
Oh, man.
Now, we're hearing he may have a campaign event tomorrow. He warmed up in Connecticut today and went off teleprompter and blamed the fentanyl crisis on Americans selling Mexicans guns. Listen.
You know what I get when we're talking about the fentanyl at the border and all that? I speak with the president of Mexico. Will you stop sending guns to us? We are sending dangerous weapons, particularly assault weapons, to Mexico. To Mexico. They're asking us, please stop it. Cut it off at the border.
The Obama-Biden administration literally got caught selling Mexico guns. It was called Fast and Furious. Eric Holder was held in contempt of Congress for covering it up.
This is crazy.
But that tells you how brilliant Joe Biden really is. His plan to stop fentanyl is to crack down on the Second Amendment. And then Biden went full corn pop.
And in most cities down in Philadelphia and New York, areas I know well, like up here, you'd see a truck pull to the curb and selling weapons. Selling guns, selling AR-15, selling weapons.
Is Joe Biden talking about stuff he saw in the movies? When has Joe Biden ever seen anyone selling AR-15s from the back of a truck in broad daylight in Philly or New York? Last week it was gays getting kicked out of restaurants. Now it's rifle sales out of the back of pickup trucks. But Biden was on a roll, and he started playing the hits.
That's the truth. Now, don't make a lie. As that scene in the John Wayne movie, don't make me a dog-faced lion pony soldier.
And then he left us with this.
All right. God save the Queen, man.
Queen's dead, Joe. You went to her funeral, and you're not in Britain. You're in Connecticut. This is why Joe Biden's not allowed to campaign. Even if Joe Biden wanted to campaign, his handlers wouldn't let him. President Joe Biden doesn't really have much of a say in the Biden presidency.
President Biden came out publicly and said that he expected to talk to President Xi soon, in his words, and that they were going to get to the bottom of this. Well, what we're learning is that behind the scenes, what happened is the president wanted to talk to President Xi, and his aides made the case that it wasn't the time.
Bro, what the world is wrong with Joe Biden, man? First, you invading people's space and stuff. It's like he apologized for getting too close to kids and getting close to even like Eva Longoria. Look at his hands. It's like he didn't even want to take his hands off this woman. Like, this is just borderline. And I see what they mean by creepy. You started getting so close to behind people like you don't know if you're trying to kiss them or you trying to tell them something. We don't know what you're trying to do, but they caught on to it because he seemed to do that to everybody. And that's crazy.
For that a phone call between the two leaders was not the thing to do. The president was essentially talked out of doing what he thought was potentially strategically the thing to do, which.
So Biden's corrupt, creepy, and not in charge. Got it. His staff wouldn't let him shoot down the China spy balloon, and then they wouldn't let him call China afterwards. Now, a diligent media would connect the dots. China pays the Bidens millions of dollars, and then Biden goes soft on China. But
I honestly think that Joe Biden just be up there talking sometimes, man. That man just be up there talking. It is crazy. Like, you can go to the comment section, you will see a whole lot of people in there talking about, well, y'all voted for him, and what you see is what you get. Oh, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this so far. This is just crazy. Oh, man. What was it?
Despite the cover-up, a majority of Americans now believe Joe Biden took foreign bribes in exchange for policy. So how do you run against a creepy, corrupt puppet who's being protected at the highest level?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to...
He called him a creepy, corrupt puppet. Oh, and this is crazy. This is not even an old video. This video just came out a day ago. So I'm guessing like this right here just happened with him like saying creepy things to Eva Longoria, like getting so close to kids and like he trying to whisper in their ear or whatever. I don't know. It is very, very creepy though, because a lot of people wouldn't allow it for him to be getting that close to people. You don't have to invade people's space just to say something. You can keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all thought about it so far. Like I said, this is crazy. But I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.